I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your boy TP. Today, we are courtroom hopping into the courtroom of Judge Kevin Hesselink out of the state of Michigan. He has a sovereign citizen before him on today, and I'm anxious in seeing what this sovereign citizen has to say and also to see how Judge Hesselink handles the case. With that being said, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this proceeding.
All right, Carl Papp, that's file 25-43426-FY. I see Mr. Truce is here on behalf of Mr. Papp. Mr. Papp has been waiting patiently in the, looks like jail NCF or MCF visiting room. Is that you, Mr. Papp?
Yes, sir. I can't see you guys. Just let you know. You guys were there. Then
maybe is there someone there that can assist you with that?
I'm going to try to exit and come back in and see if that fixes it.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Papp, can you see us now?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Thank you very much for the assistance from the staff there. I appreciate it. This is a date and time set for a felony status conference or review. And I do see that a preliminary examination has been set for next week on the 20th. Do we have a resolution of this case?
I know I asked Judge Cooper for dismissal because the actual victim has made it very clear I did not do this.
So do not talk about the facts of the case.
Okay. The question, Mr. Papp, and I understand that Mr. Truce is here as standby counsel, that you are representing yourself, so I will address you, Mr. Papp, in person. But Mr. Truce is correct. We don't want you to make any statements that might be used against you later because we are recording this. So the question was, do we have a resolution? And I guess that was a little bit vague. I guess my better question was, is there some agreement that the prosecutor and you have reached as to how to resolve this matter?
I haven't got nothing from nobody. I haven't even got the actual court date for this in the mail yet, to be honest with you, Your Honor. But I did send certified mail. I have the tracking number for an affidavit of negligent availment. That if you guys haven't got it yet, it should be there very shortly. Because I am trying to get this dismissed, and I know Mr. Richard. I can't pronounce your last name,
Mr.
sir.
Truce. Yeah, yep.
Truce. Okay. I've tried to reach out to him. My fiance tried to call him a couple times a day because I'm not worried about something hurting me because I know I didn't do nothing wrong. But the actual victim in this case made it very clear I have not done this.
All right. Well,
So
you're going to have a chance. All right, Mr. Papp, hang on just a second. Again, I don't want you to make any statements that can be used against you later. So next week is what's set for a preliminary examination. And that is where testimony will be offered. If you want to have that hearing, testimony would be offered, and I would be able to make a decision of not whether you're guilty or not, but whether there is at least some evidence that you've committed this crime. That's called probable cause. So next week is set for a preliminary examination. That is the date at which we would discuss whether or not the case is going to be dismissed or whether it's going to go forward. So that is set for, let me find the notice again in the file. That is set for March the 20th at 10:15 a.m. so that you're aware of that now, because I'm telling you. So next week, Thursday at 10:15, you would be available for preliminary examination if you want to try to resolve the case through either a dismissal or the case moving forward. Ms. Brucker, is there anything else that we can accomplish today?
I'm just looking at the calendar. Mr. Truce, as your standby counsel, it looks like you and Mr. Rolla might be in trial next Thursday. Is that correct?
It is. Yes, I am scheduled to be in a trial next Thursday. Also, I was notified that this court's docket for next Thursday was all adjourned because of a scheduling conflict with another trial in the district court.
We are going to be filing a stipulation in order to adjourn that trial.
Okay.
I know.
Is that the case we talked about yesterday, Ms. Brucker?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, it sounds like with that problem has been resolved. So are you going to be available, Mr. Truce, or not?
That is an interesting question. I filed a motion in limine on the jury trial that I have scheduled for that date yesterday in regards to a witness disclosure issue. I proposed two different resolutions to the circuit court judge, one of which being that he limit the prosecutor to the witnesses they actually identified on their witness list, the other being that he continued the trial to allow me to investigate the additional witnesses. I have not heard back from the circuit court judge as to how he intends to proceed.
So I assume that's a circuit court trial. Is it a one-day trial, a multi-day trial, or what is it?
It is a one-day trial.
All right, but it's still scheduled to go as of today.
Correct.
All right. Are you available on the 21st? Excuse me, no, it would be the 27th. We have room on the 27th, Mr. Horgan?
Right now.
So yes, I am available on both the 21st and the 27th.
If we go to a preliminary, I'm sorry, Mr. Papp, go ahead.
I have court on the 21st at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And what case is that for?
It's a CPS case because they're using this to try to take my son from me.
Okay. I assume that if we go on this case, it's going to take even the preliminary examination is going to take a little bit of time. Ms. Brucker, how long do you anticipate we would need for a preliminary exam, a contested preliminary examination?
I'd say at least, I'm just kind of guessing on this, at least 2 hours.
We probably don't have that available on 27th.
We do not.
How about the 28th, which would be, Mr. Papp's not available on the 21st, so I'm checking to see.
My bad. I read my thing wrong. It's the 27th, unless I have it down wrong. So 21st is good for me.
All right, either the 21st or the 28th.
I apologize.
Nothing on the 21st. You've got one hearing on the 28th at 10 o'clock.
Ms. Brucker, are you available on the 21st? That's a Friday. We would have 2 hours, a little longer time period to put things in there.
I think that will work because I think Mr. Rolla may want to handle this, and I think he's available that day.
All right, Mr. Truce, does the 21st, not this Friday, but next Friday, fit your schedule?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what time do we have? Go ahead, Mr. Papp.
I asked Judge Cooper, he denied me. I've been asking for the bill of particulars for this very case, and I've yet to receive them. He actually denied me, told me, no, I cannot have them, which is a violation of my constitutional right.
Well, you have to make your requests in writing so that we have them and can study them and understand exactly what you're asking for. And if you want to do that, you're going to need to send it in a copy to the court, a copy to the prosecutor, and a copy to Mr. Truce. Anything that has to be filed with the court, any motions that are made with the court have to be in writing so that we can understand them and study them prior to making any decisions on them so that we get those decisions right. So you're certainly entitled to do that. You can make whatever motions you want to make, but you need to do those in writing and send them to the parties that I've indicated.
All
right. We're going to set this
matter. Is it all under the same address? Excuse me, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Is it all under the same address besides Mr. Truce?
Mr. Papp, I will send you the address for everybody.
All right. Mr. Truce will assist you with that. So we are going to set this matter for a contested preliminary examination. We'll adjourn it from the 20th to the 21st so that we have more time to allow Mr. Papp to make a clear record of what it is that he wants to make a record for. And so we'll send that out. I find that 1 day adjournment is not a significant time problem, and it does allow us to have Mr. Truce present, and it will allow us to have much more time than we would have available on the 20th to make a full and fair record for Mr. Papp. So Mr. Papp, you're going to get a notice from the court indicating that the 21st is the date. Most likely it will be in the morning. And then we'll send that out to council as well. Anything else, Ms. Bruker?
Do we have an idea of the time? Just because I want, if we're doing a writ for him, I'd like them to get that going quickly.
9 o'clock.
We do 9 o'clock if Trush is available.
Mr. Trush, are you available at 9?
Absolutely.
Let's just schedule it right now for the 21st at 9 o'clock.
Is this in person?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Mr. Papp, you will be receiving some documentation indicating that the next court hearing is on the 21st at 9 a.m. The prosecutor was just talking about a writ. That's the paperwork that's used to make sure that you're here in person for that, and you'll have a chance to then discuss the matter with Mr. Trush in person rather than trying to do it electronically in breakout rooms. And I think that will proceed much easier for everybody if necessary. All right, so I'll see you all on the 21st at 9 a.m. Thank you very much. That's all for today.
Mr. Papp, you're going to get a request. You need to approve me as a visitor for you so we can do video visits. Also through JPay, you're going to need to accept that as well so I can send you emails.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you get, I have JPay stamps. So if you JPay me right now, I could write you right back right now. And then I haven't got no pay. My paperwork last mail I got they take weeks to give it to me for some reason.
Okay. It's not going to happen right now, but you will get communication from me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of this proceeding. And as we can see with Mr. Papp, first and foremost, he has some very serious charges, did time in the past for some of the same charges, a good amount of time. But we see here he doesn't use a whole lot of sovereign citizen lingo. The most that he uses is the Bill of Particulars. And if you're familiar with sovereign citizens, that's definitely sovereign citizen talk or sovereign citizen lingo, or like some of you like to say, sov sit salad, but he didn't really go in fully on the sovereign citizen talk, but the case has been continued and we will follow up with it to the best of our ability to bring you the conclusion or the continuance of it so that we can see how everything works out for Mr. Carl Papp. With that being said, guys, as always, I appreciate you guys for joining me here at Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It is much appreciated. And with that being said, guys, this is Sovereign Citizens Court. And for now, guys, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. Talk to you guys soon. God bless.